Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be taking a look at Double Cross Nilfgaard Assimilate, and it's something that I haven't played in a long time, but I figured why not? It's not as much the only deck that's being played right now, so it's kind of nice to see a little thing like this come back. Now, I opted for multiple Tall Punish within mine, and I found that Mushy Truffle played very well with the Soldier deck I did about a week ago, so I made sure to include the Illusionist combination. So that's kind of what we have in mind here. I don't have Joachim because I do have the Blight Makers, and I do have the Dead Man's Tongue, and I do have Fur Cart for consistency, and I just didn't think that Joachim was necessary, especially when a lot of people right now are playing Skellige or decks that have multiple Tall Punishes. Joachim's a little bit of a liability there, so this is kind of what I have, and the goal of the deck is to basically just get down our Assimilate engines, create and play cards that are not from our starting faction or not from our starting deck, and they'll just get boost every time that we do so. And we have certain techs for like a Saskia matchup because now we have control options with the Mage Infiltrators. We have proactive plays with things like Emissary, and we have just obviously Assimilate at its finest with cards like Duchess Informant and Remedy. So these are kind of some of the things that we have here. Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different too. I'm going to be playing the games live and doing commentary while I play the games, so you guys have the same impression as what I do, and I'll explain kind of what I'm going ahead and doing. Normally I'll do commentary after the game, and I'll probably be going back to that for tomorrow, but for today I just felt like playing the games while talking about the games because I had nothing else to do while I didn't feel like listening to music or anything like that. So if you guys enjoy the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you'd like to as well. We have 30% of you guys who watch me regularly are subscribed. The other 70%, I'm looking to bring you in to the family here. So let's get into the games for today, and we'll see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Alright, and for the first game we got Skellige, Rage of the Sea.
Resistance shall not be tolerated.
I haven't seen this in a while, guys. Last time was in the Masters. We should be getting some good value off the Illusionist, but obviously it's not time to play them in round 1. We'll do the hard mulligan on that just because we don't want to have that brick in hand. And these two are probably the ones we're looking to get rid of. Preferably this at place for 0 first, and then we can go ahead and tuck back the Illusionist. And fortunately we pull out a Blightmaker, which is good. I think honestly we act a little bit proactive here. We play something like this. Emissary gets some points on the board. I don't know how far we could take the round, but I obviously want to try. And Real Hand's a thing. Mushy Truffle's a thing. We should get some pretty good value off that. I'm really tempted to not take the Blightmaker here just because I don't really want to kill the 1. We kind of have to trade pretty well. We don't want them to click that either. I'm trying to decide if we should go and make some copies, though. Making some copies actually isn't bad. We have Brathens. I think this warrants Brathens.
Everyone has their secrets. Everyone.
And we'll just put it, here.
I fish breath? How dare you, foul swine!
So you see how it is. We just go and we make, yeah. We'll make another copy, we'll make a third copy. Something like that, right? At least we get out all these points in round 1. Don't really want to give them value of rain on 2 rows.
You speak our tongue.
All it takes
It's kind of smart.
is a real sacrifice.
That is a coup in its own, but I think it's probably just better to go for the coup off this, right? Surely. Yeah, we could take that here.
Just a peek. That is all I need.
And I think we still stack the 1 row. I don't think they real hand around 1. Let's get some rain going. just because I want to get rid of some of those ones. I feel like it would make for a better Blightmaker if we do. Melissine's gross. I think I might yen the Melusine. Yeah, I think that's the play. We yen the Melusine, we heatwave something else. And they wouldn't be expecting both, right? I just want to know maybe if we let it sit for a bit longer to get some more value from it. So, with that in mind, maybe we actually play a little bit on the range row. See if we can hit something else. Nice. And I'm pretty content with this here. Yeah, I'm pretty content with that. Melusine damages that. They're really going for it here. Yeah, let's take this and let's leave. For sure. And we got some points off it here. In deck it sits at 11, which is a lot better than 7. Now, I don't feel overly comfortable playing into round 2, given the fact that they have Mushy Truffle just sitting there. We got some really good half roos here. Obviously 8, we can get something off the Melusine, or the Fuchsia for 10. I think I actually keep Melusine here, it's pretty good. Probably could get rid of the Mage Infiltrator. Mushy Truffle's nice. Furcart's nice. This is really difficult. I wonder if we ever just play into it a little bit. We could take maybe a Thin. I just don't want to get caught if we do. If I go Furcart into DMT, we could take out this.
They will dance to our beat, sing to our tune.
Yeah, I think that's the play. And hopefully if they go in Heatwave or something like that, then obviously they don't have a unit on the board. We could still find a pass. Coral's big.
I can do a great deal more for you.
Oh, wow. Alright, so we're in for it here. Let's say that.
Reality is that
That. We'll play one of those.
does not go.
I want Fuchsia. I think they know that I want Fuchsia here, so we gotta be careful. Don't hit the one, please. Good.
Nothing like some overseas plundering and spraying.
So their tallest one in grave is 8. We want to definitely play that.
My prescription.
Take away some of their carryover.
You can kiss my tail goodbye.
And we trade up pretty well if we just go ahead and do that, don't we? Let's go ahead and boost that up a little bit just so we can maybe get out of the round here. I'm pretty content with maybe some of the stuff we got here. And I'm trying to decide if I want to go and play Melusine real quick and try and take it back for round 3, or just save it as a point slam. That's our out here.
Opinions are like arses. Everyone's got one, but most prefer Sodom.
So hopefully we established a little bit of, yeah, reduction of their carryover. This isn't quite as great. Their location's out of the way. Real hand's okay, but it's not the longest round. You just go play. Actually, another illusionist is pretty good. It's not bad. Ah. Next up we got Overwhelming Hunger by Monsters. And the difficult part is that there's so many different variants going around right now that I don't even know how to really prepare for it. I look at our hand right here, there's tons and tons of bricks. At least they're going to be consuming things, so this will actually play things, which is kind of nice. But these certainly have to go. Like, that's pretty bad. Mushy truffle, wow. It's more of like a round 2 play. They really want that to stay, right? They really want that to stay. At least we have something to work with right here. I'm not too upset about that at all. Yeah. I think we do play it. I think we actually do play it. It'd be quite a bit.
Have you ever laid eyes on a conception of such grandeur?
The only unfortunate part is that it spawns, it doesn't play. So I don't think we're going to get the bonded effect from these as well, but it's fine. But if we do go make copies, like we have options to make a couple copies here, that's when it gets pretty interesting, right? Roach is kind of cool. They're putting up quite a few points as well. I think we still just take... Like, these are the cards that were given. I don't know if I would have maybe done it otherwise, but... we don't mind here. Because then our spying for the next 2 turns is going to play for tons of points. Yeah, we can go and take that right here. Get a couple pigs, actually, instead. It's better. Better ceiling on that. And I think I actually go and boost it just because I'm afraid. Yeah, we don't want to have that removed. We'll just coup, get 2 wow.
I hate nothing more than a creaky door.
What else you got? I don't mind Yen. I think Heatwave's a little bit more valuable. So they're like running some kind of hyper thin. I haven't even seen any Death Wish cards. That tells me it's probably just gonna be a big deck surrounding maybe the Arrakis Queen, right? I don't think that this is too valuable here. Certainly not that. That's okay. Do we force long round? I think we need to recomp our hand here. Like, if I can pull into... yeah, we're missing a lot. It'll be one of those cases, did they actually win or did we miss our cards? Now I have to decide, do I ever even Heatwave Haunt? If they play Haunt, I don't even know. Okay, that's a bit better. This can go away for sure. Come on, please. That's like a bit better. 1, 2, 3. Can't say we have a lot of Assimilate here. I think we go ahead and we take this. So here's the thing. If I can Dead Man's Tongue before I fur cart, then we can increase the odds of maybe pulling into like a Brathens or a Lydia. So definitely something to consider as well. You know, there's also consideration just to get rid of this problem here already. You know, it might be actually necessary to coup that. I don't think we fur cart coup, I think we just coup. Yeah, go ahead and play that here. That's going to be worth, like, easily 10 points. Like, it's quite a bit. They respect that too, so they take the Parasite. With a deck like this, Becker's Dark Mirror, like, I'm thinking Heatwave could be a thing too, right? At least we'll make them have a Heatwave on something that's not as important. Go ahead and take both of these. Just kind of reassess the situation here. Mana Core would suck. Like, if they somehow got rid of that 3, we were left with a bunch of weak cards. Like, or sorry, just the 1 strong card. What's Mamuna gonna play for? Okay. Do we have an answer? Is Mamuna even good for us here? Mamuna is kind of good for us here. Like, Mamuna pulls Pig. That could actually be like a game changer for sure. So, Mamuna, Pig, leader next turn. Wow, so it is a thing. We got to be ready for that. We go with Brathens here or Lydia here, guys. Bronze from their graveyard, they don't have any. Bronze from their faction gets rid of that. Brathens plays a spy, gets okay, Brathens. Just get rid of both of those, beautiful. Thank you. And we can fur cart into a bribery, I think.
You wanted a coup? You got one.
Nice, more procs. Do we ever just take Beast? I think we take Beast. It'll actually do the most for us here. Let's just space out the rows a little bit more. This game's looking alright so far. 4 passive points per turn, same amount of cards. Maybe we can roll something good here. Destroy an adjacent unit. Okay. Do we have anything we can sacrifice here? I have kind of like a 5-head move. I don't love it. Actually, I don't think we take it. Boost an ally, dominance boosted by 3. Let's just go ahead and take this. I was gonna kill Terra Nova to take out their Pig, but I figured, you know, we have Assimilate procs here, and I don't even know if I care too much about Dettlaff at this point. Yeah, we just Heatwave the tallest unit, is from what it's looking like here. Consume. There's no Thrive to proc. We don't need to go taller. Damage all, we have more units. I mean, it's just this for points, is it not? Probably just take that. There's only 1 card in the game, I think, that can beat us right now, guys. Well, 2 cards, actually. Scorch and Igni. Jeez, it's getting kind of scary. I want to say that we got to get rid of that. I want to say that that's the important play. Okay, finally the rows are a little bit... That's better. Let's go. Alright, and for the next game we have Enslave. We'll see if it's 5 or 6 or 7 or whatever the case in a second here. And we got 5. Okay, so we're on blue coin. We'll take this hard mulligan first. We'll take the remedy second, because it's round 1. And I really want to dump one of these. I don't want to play these in round 1. I don't think that they're going to get the value that we need from them. That's actually perfect. So we can go ahead and take the Dead Man's Tongue. If it's a unit, get rid of the other one. My targets in this matchup... Honestly, I think Emissary goes because it's very tall. And I do like Remedy because we're going to be playing Spies. I think Diplo is a little bit of a high roll, but I think Infiltrator is not as necessary here. Now, I wouldn't really do this against monsters, but... Oh no, I know what they're gonna do. No, 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 no. We gotta get out of this at 7, guys. I'm not playing into this at all. They're gonna boost that up. Either they're just gonna pass on us at 7, or they're gonna go and take that. If we can get out the 2 thins first, should be alright. This looks like soldier. Okay, soldiers so far. Play something shallow. Okay. Yeah, I think that's our best. Hopefully their hand has just a bunch of, like, really low-end bronze cards. If it meant them using a Heat Wave or... Well, they can't... They could fit a Heat Wave or a Yen here because it's on Slave 5. Redea... Oh, it might be this one. Still not enough.
I shall not repeat Emir's mistake.
That's hardly enough. Do we like that? I think we do. Calviet, Redea in response to a couple thins. Now, do we get anything worth... We did. We got the soldier, the 8-point. I need a pass card. I think I actually dumped the informant here. Brathen's really good. Okay, it's looking a lot better than the last game we had. We didn't give spine to anything just yet, but we have one of them. But one of them would be a pass as well. That's tough. Here, we'll take that. I'll play it on the pass. We could find spying other ways. There's no way. Just get rid of it. Before they go and put maybe a defender down or something around it, I'd rather just get rid of it here. We get the pass. I don't think we need to play anything else, do we? Not so much. Take the extra mulligan. We saved the mage, so that's like all we really need for the Terra Nova. It'd be nice to pull into Yen, Truffle, Ku. Truffle. Come on. Yen. Alright, fine. I think I actually go for the Nazca here. And then on the bonded, we go for higher, because this will proc it up to 2, so we get the extra point with that. And hopefully we can keep the copy out here. Now, do they have any? They don't have any in their grave. Oh, if we create one from their faction, like we're getting probably a Diplo or something. Or a Joust. Just hit the illusionist, please. Okay. Just go ahead and take these points while we can. I don't think I ever use Mushy Truffle here. And what would I even be looking for? What would I be looking for off a leader? We'll wait a couple turns. That would have been a nice option, actually. Okay. So we do give them back a couple points. I think we honestly might get it over with.
Praise be to the great sun!
Maybe we just show them that we're playing into that tall punish situation here. That should be fine, even though we can't do it. You know, we could still roll one off bribery, though. I could see on my Streamlabs here, guys, when I'm recording this video right now, that I've got like a bunch of Twitch follows over the last couple of days. Now, I'm not actively streaming on Twitch, but if you guys want to support that channel, by all means, drop a follow. I'd appreciate that. And what that's going to do is, you know, obviously, when I go back to Twitch, whenever that time comes, we'll have just a bigger crowd there, right? So it's not all bad. Just don't expect a regular stream routine right now. I've been really enjoying the YouTube stuff. Bricked Raymond's huge. Do we ever take this?
And if I insert a needle here, what then?
I mean, that's kind of nice. Yeah, let's take it. Because we got that tall removal we were looking for. We played around the Enslave. And then we can always replay it. So if they boost something really tall, we're actually in good shape here. Okay. Gonna Artorias just because I want to... Here. This is busted. Thank you. I want to play around the removal, but it gives them a really good one. Here, we'll just play here. Man, I really want to double proc that Vigo. I'm just trying to figure out how we're going to do it. I want to get out some Assimilate cards first, right? Terra Nova is kind of important. Brathens is kind of important. It's going to help us get more of a payout here. Man, Mushy Trumple's like saving the day. They don't really have much great cards to get off that, though. I think the move is just to go ahead and play another one, isn't it? Here.
True love could lift the curse, but who would love such a freak?
My duty?
Take that. Put that here. We take it. Another 8 points. So many soldiers, man. Too bad we didn't have like Vreemed or something. Okay, so we need to get... I need to make Artorias premium. Is he? No. Everything looks so nice. And then you see this. I'm not sure why these aren't primo either. It's weird. These ones are, these ones aren't. And they went ahead and locked that. I don't know if we care. Let's just go and make... Yeah. Make another copy.
Everyone has their secrets. Everyone.
Know this! All roads lead to Nilfgaard.
I wonder what I put back in their hand. There's one consideration to go ahead and put back the Mage Assassin, and there's another consideration to go ahead and put back one of these because it'll play for 4 points. I think we actually... Oh, damn. I think we actually put back the Nausicaa once it's already boosted up to the top. Here. We don't do that now, though. I think we wait, don't we? Actually, we do it now because we could pull... We pull into another one. Oh, we can't touch that one. It's... I never played this card. Play a non-doomed... Oh, so 5. Okay. Got it. Yeah, then it's that. It's that every time. Then we just pull another one. This is nice. Number of tactics in our starting deck. That's huge. This one's going to be theirs, so it's going to have a bit more of a ceiling. Okay. So you guys can say I technically played this card, right? I didn't make a deck surrounding it, but Artel's kind of nice. I don't really think we're playing too hard into Yen either. So luckily we could play Lydia on melee. Here, we'll go ahead and take that.
Resistance shall not be tolerated.
We want to give them like the least... Yeah, we'll give them like 4 points at the end. Kind of getting scared because we're running out of space here, but hopefully we can roll maybe like a Yennefer or something like that. But we do have a pretty big point gap regardless. Have them play that for nothing, really. I think Lydia goes down here just in case we lose our space. And I want to say... It's probably actually just best to take something to kill the Brathens, right? And then we'll just roll into Bribery next. And then we'll go Diplo last. Hopefully we can draw specials off either, because we're running out of those space here. Yeah, we really bricked their hand. You play this against us, we'll play 2 against you, right? Here. Lock an enemy unit. Do we lock something, don't we? Yeah, we lock something. That's probably more points. 2 turns, 1 here makes the 7. It's higher ceiling. Yeah. Let's say we take that on this here. 104 to 50. We're out of space. We know they probably have Yen. And, well, Yen in that. Okay. Let's go. Because hopefully we could take this one here. Was not expecting Alzer. I think this is a different opponent. We'll see what kind of version they have in this case. We'll go ahead and mulligan the Mage Assassin here. We don't want bricks in hand. We definitely want to give something spying this game. The last time we weren't able to do that, and obviously missing out on anything from the Terra Nova was bad. So let's try and fix that this time around. I think I actually want to go ahead and take this to just so we have a bit more to play in the round 1. We have a lot of gold cards, so got to be mindful of that.
Illusions. You've yet to see what they can accomplish.
I like how we don't have any sort of tall punish here. Alright, that's fine. First and foremost, let's give it spying. That's something good we can take. And they can't get rid of all of them, right?
I could drown you in a single
2 is just greedy. Holy. You know, I'm starting to think that maybe we just try and take some thins here. I don't know. Don't know exactly what we're going to be playing into. Let's have a look.
A fine vintage it would have made.
5. At least I'm not pulling another orb. This turn, at least.
The earth will flow with the blood of Enslave, the blood of elves.
Okay. I'm bound to fall into another one. You're killing me.
Spit it out already. I don't have all day.
I feel like we're gonna need some of these important cards later on. So why don't we just go ahead and take something like this, and we'll just maybe get out of the round at 7, maybe 6. We have really good copies of things we could play from their grave. That's not a leader. Yeah, this is just a big orbs deck, I think. They're not looking at moving our stuff, so pretty good sign. Orb scored. I'm thinking Ulcer could be a thing here too, though. A little bit nervous about that.
Your breath will avenge us, Dwan.
They're just recycling these pretty well. Arguably an overcommitment. They played a lot of this stuff. That's actually really nice to see that out so early. The only thing I'm worried about now is obviously the whole cranking Ulcer, because we know it's coming. And they have one orb. It's not fully set up yet, though. This is nice. This can go. Spying, we have one good spying. I wouldn't mind more good spying. We do have Fur Cart, though, which is not bad at all. But we only have one special, really. And that's the one it's playing, so I think maybe we go ahead and dump the Informant here. At least we could slow down one of their Sorks plays. Now, we need our Tall Punish for sure. And Ku would be really nice here. So is it movement? Is it orbs? Without doing too much, is it maybe an idea to go ahead with the Blightmaker or something like that? They have 8 cards, so I'm thinking maybe they're not even going to play it down too much here, so we have to be careful. Play one from their graveyard. Bronze special card from their... Yeah. Lydia's not bad, but I think we can wait on Lydia too. Okay, let's just say we put this here just because it puts us ahead. It's not too much of a commitment here. Because everything we play is pretty well going to proc Assimilate. Most of what we play here. 2 of them, eh? No rebukes. Wait, so it is Milva? Okay. There's like a way to go about this here. We don't have Mushy Truffle. I think it's actually a Brathen's.
A secret compartment. Delightful.
Have to respect the temple, otherwise we just run into trouble here. This one will move to the far. There it is, 3/3.
Do you honestly think
We can just get rid of that.
you fool?
I don't know if I want to take leader at all. Really, that could be bad. But if we don't, they get their card back, and I kind of want to just say, nah, you don't get your card back. Here, let's do it.
Only one with no sense would trust the word.
Kind of like this, kind of like this. I like damage. We like... Let's take that, get rid of their unit. Something like that. That'll keep card decently. Because if it's another Alzur deck, like, I really want to make sure we have that card advantage. I think it's going to be pretty valuable here. We know they have Simlas in hand, so they're probably looking to fill the board to get the orbs out. Sometimes it makes you wonder if it was worth it, if it was too much of a spend, but... We try and take a Seer? Yeah, and we get Mushy Truffle. So, I believe I took Deadman's Tongue, right? No. Good, 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 good. Honestly, I don't want to really mess around with this too much. In deck, we have really good cards here, but if I thin, we could pull... it's tough. You know what I mean? Like, if we brick things, it's going to be even worse. Here, let's just try. Mushy. Illusionist. I wish we can grab these. I do. Just don't think it's going to work. If I can set this up, it's going to be so beautiful. No. I got 2 more, though. I got 2 more. Here, let's try it again. You know, I think I actually take it though. Because, like... No. We'll wait. We'll wait because we can do it again. They're getting such good value off this too. Here's what we'll do. We'll take the thin. Because I want to have... As soon as we get the card down, I want to have access to putting down, getting that second froth. I don't think we care too much about Dunka here. Yeah, we'll go ahead and put the weak cards to the right. There we go. Could you imagine if we lined up like 3 of them? I think it works like that, right? Kinda.
At your age, at 2 centuries, you behave like you were barely 1.
If we play a nature from their grave, it's likely going to be... Or not, it doesn't have to be a nature. Let's get out some of our spying stuff here.
You will not regret this, good sir.
Useless. Okay.
Suffering a noble's friend. You'll be a count.
They don't know.
with you.
You know what? It's actually not bad. We could take a remedy here. Remedy off that. Pulls out that. Or that. Probably that. That's safer. Oh no.
War will be our downfall. This I have seen.
Okay, how do we remove this? Create and play from their faction. We can get a rebuke. Potentially. If I think if we get a rebuke, it's a win condition.
Done for you.
That sucks. They all suck. Getting kind of nervous now, I'm not gonna lie. Oh no. Here comes the Alzer for sure. But is it enough? Like, I don't know at this point. 2 low roll, please. That's okay.
Dark night.
Low roll, please. That's okay. I think I want a fur cart, see if we can get a better Terra Nova.
They will dance to our beat,
Play that.
sing to our tune.
We didn't play anything for Protector, did we? This is going to be all spells here, yeah? Okay, so it's not Protector. It's probably Dunka. Yeah, I think it's Dunka. And it's Scoia'tael unit in hand, right? So what would I use it on to make it for a better coup? We coup the Roderick. Ooh, this is going to be good. If I can pull this off, this would be really good. Coup the Roderick. That's okay. That's bad. They saw it. I wanted to grab a heat wave. I really did. Let's see here.
Not enough to sit back and do nothing.
So I'm going to Terra Nova into a Yeah. Grab one of these. This is kind of what it comes down to.
Ugh, stop gargling like that.
And so the big thing is, if I can get a nature card, then I can coup the treant, and then I can make it happen. But otherwise, it's going to be tough.
Don't worry. This ought to spell.
I trust no one. Never have.
I hate nothing more than a creaky door.
This is a difficult matchup.
Novigrad's a real deal. Excluded the whole
24-point gourd saves them the game, really. Let's see here. We got Simlas. We'll play it again.
Why should I, an
Go
elf,
into
a
remedy.
sage, converse with an ape?
Highly curious case.
I wonder where the most points are here. It's definitely not that. It's probably that at this point.
They can hide, but there is no
We
escape.
hit something. Doesn't really matter at this point. Take that. Make a copy of that. Copy of that. Jeez. Okay, we got Fruits of Ysgith. This should be kind of interesting.
Be destroyed.
They could be rocking like a Yaga or something crazy here. We know we're probably going to get pretty good Illusionists, but we'll save that for later on. Mushy Truffle is good to have just in case. Mage Infiltrator for the Thriving. Maybe take back the Remedy just in case. A couple of those I don't mind. And what are the odds they actually drop Larva? It's more for like if they drop a Self-Eater. 2 Diplo is kind of scary. Here, that's good. That's really good. Ysgith doesn't really rock Pred Dive, do they? Let's just say we take this. Kind of want the Illusionists here. I think what we're actually going to do is take this and Remedy, just because we have a backup Mage Torturer, and these are coming out of deck, and these are kind of important. Remedy's a little bit more of a gamble here. Just do that. Hopefully we don't have this answered immediately. Nope. So I'm going to wait. We have time to wait. We could just take our Thins. Wrong one. These will just get an Infiltrator when they get big enough. Holy. Just anything but the one. That's even a bit better. So we'll take Infiltrator on back row. Yeah.
Look behind you. Oh, come on. Just one look.
Makes you wonder, do we play here a bit more, or do we wait? I think we could probably pass. 2. Yeah, they'll have to play pretty solid here. Gross. So that tells me they probably have Witch's Sabbath. If they're just going to bring it out like that in round 1. They still have to play to 4. It barely does it too. Well, we're not going to be bled. We have Self-Eaters to make copies of. We can make copies of Larva from Grave. There's lots of things that are actually not too bad here. Illusionist, good to see. These are actually pretty valuable in this matchup. Clog their board up a little bit too. I kind of want to keep this for a pass card. I don't think they go for 2-0. Really. Yeah, this will be like our pass card. Hand's looking pretty good. What? Okay. So we can either Mushy Truffle into, or Illusionist into the Self Eater, or just Illusionist into the Griffin. It's kind of tough. Surprised they're really pushing here.
I know the truth.
Do we want to give that
I
spying?
simply want
Not
you to
necessarily.
wield it.
Froth is carryover. Froth does add up. I think Self Eater's fine. We could play some relics. I'm sure they have plenty.
Though you believe it no more, does not go away.
Yeah, that'll be the play. Spawn a base copy of a bronze unit. Would only pull out one larva, I'm pretty sure. So I don't think I want to go and do that. We'll just take this instead. Holy. I don't see the line where they okay, so this doesn't come back with Witch's Sabbath. It would just die on deploy. Still good points for later. 7, 5. Do I ever take? I think I do take. Yeah, I think I do take, and we'll take this. That's good. Let's respect that 2-card advantage here. I've seen this one before. I think they're trying to make copies of it with the... Yeah, they're trying to make copies of it with the Arrakis Queen. Alright, we got another Enslave game, for sure. Is it 5 or 6, though? It makes a big difference for me. 5, okay. So we take them all again back on the Assassin. Kind of don't want to play these in round 1, so we'll keep 1 so we have bonded. We'll get rid of this one, which is the other brick. We missed all of our thinning. Okay, why don't we just take a fur cart?
You wanted a coup? You've got one.
That's perfect. Let's see. If it's a unit, I think I actually want to go in with the Torturer, and we'll go in with the Remedy here. That should just be fine. If we can keep this on the board, we have plenty of cards to actually proc it. Okay, it receives a heat wave. I don't think that's all that bad. We'll just go for a thin here, try and get some points on the board, look for a pass if we need it. So they're not playing units. I don't really have much I could play here. We can go in with a... Well, we have to play something. We'll go in with a Diplo.
I need not spill blood. to
At least
make
that's an
you suffer
Assimilate
like
engine
never
here.
before.
Defeat them with hunger, crush them with thirst.
That's not bad either.
Look behind you. Oh, come on. Just one look.
It's an idea for a coup. 7. We're not playing a lot of tactics. create and play from their grave or create and play. Do we ever find that too expensive though?
Tis merely an illusion. Though granted, strong and skillful.
Maybe we can mess up their consistency. I want to pass here though. 100% Enslave 5. I think that they're going to have a very hard time doing it too unless they play something like a Joachim, which I actually don't mind too much if we see that. We still have room to pass on that. If they play here though, we're 100% leaving the round and getting them to try and find the points. Defender is huge. Okay.
To be showered with imperial gold.
That's fine. Making them do 10 points in one turn maybe means leader.
Please, pay no heed to my face.
Or Lydia. 3-6, they get it. Just enough. I mean, for what it's worth though, they played Fian, they played Lydia, and we got Heatwave in exchange for essentially Lydia. And I don't really consider Dead Man's Tongue a big spend. Dump that away. Gotta be careful though, I want this for later. We also kind of want to save this though. Is there ever a line to... And they probably do pass, right? What have we given spying? We've given spying to a couple things, right? Nothing good enough, though. I wonder if I ever go ahead and put back our coup for now. That's even worse.
I forgive you. This time.
Hopefully they don't disconnect. I'm feeling good about this game. Okay. I think I go and give that spying. No. Or we can make a copy of... Really, there's not a lot. Yeah, we're going to give that spying.
I know the truth. I simply want you to admit it.
Worst case scenario, it's a good point slam here. We can... It's too bad we don't coup at this point. Putting back coup and getting a brick is actually sad. I just didn't think we'd need a whole lot of coup because of, you know, what we got here. Okay. So this damage enemy by 2. Bring them down to 7, puts us up to 7. It's not enough. That's fine. We have a chance to fix that, to pull into some good cards. We didn't get to play the Caveat, but it's fine. Brathens is good, Ku's good. Assassin can go. We want Terra Nova, that's like really important for us here. What am I willing to compromise for the Terra Nova? Probably Duchess. Like, we could pull off Duchess here. Wow, lucky. So all their best cards went to the top, and we pulled all of our best cards. So whoever has the best cards, technically, right? Not a very good take here. It's like they were playing around it a little bit. I don't even know if we care too much for the bonded anyways. Enslave 5, right? It is a proactive play. What do we care for? maybe something that they won't benefit as much from. But then again, something that if they put in our hand, it's actually not bad. Yeah, that'll be it. We'll take the Blightmaker, because then we can actually play it for a ton of points. Maybe they aren't going to realize that. Because I'm thinking that's exactly what this is. So, do I respect Helga? Do I respect Helga enough to take a yen on it? That's the question. I mean, it is Enslave, right? I just don't want this in my deck. Like, there would have been something better that we could have taken here. Alright. I think... I'm gonna roll this because I wanted to get a Joust. Here. So now we know it's yen. Just a lot of cards we don't necessarily need here.
And if I insert a needle here,
They must have had this matchup quite a bit because they're playing pretty well into it. What's nice, so we have another crack at bribery here. I don't know if they're running Stefan. That could be a thing too, but at least we can get around that defender. Swap the top with the opponent, so they're going to be able to get Helga back. Helga for Remedy. And there's not really anything I want to play off the Remedy except for a Blightmaker, which is actually kind of nice. You know what? Actually, maybe we go and make a copy of that. We can. Yeah, it seems right. Pick a card. I actually think it's going to be Blightmaker. Because if they put this in our hand, we don't need the other one. It's kind of the whole thing. And we'll go ahead and take that. We're going to boost here because they might put Blightmaker back in hand. And that's a decent coup if we need it as well. Okay. I mean, it just makes the most sense here to go ahead and play this, even though it might be a problem later, but that's fine. There we go. It's just a lot of points. 30-point lead at this point of the game. It looks okay. They still have leader though, and Probably quite a bit more points. I like that they don't have Heat Wave though. They spent that one. Okay. So they're going to pull into the Blightmaker that I gave them. Which is okay.
Nilfgaard will conquer these lands, with our aid or without it.
Do I ever coup the fur cart? I think I might actually. Here. Coup that.
Two bad sides.
And we'll take a bribery. Yeah, that's probably the play. Lydia, I think, is smarter. Yeah. From your opponent's faction, maybe we could roll a Diplo. Actually, that's even better. Roll that. Boost the soldier by 3. Okay.